Try a new approach with this video. I will speak very slowly and give you one idea to think about. Life is like a light temple martial arts challenge. Pure sun, no yin yang. Who is going to be the top martial artist and who is going to concede? The top martial artist, in order for him to even try, on some level he sees it in himself, right? He sees Sia, intelligence. Hu, authoritative utterance. How do you train martial arts, right? You ka up or ki up. Chi, the chi, the great chi, chi uku, the great ka. Airy, air, who is the air? Okay, so let's think about these things: transferable skills, communicable skills, combination of skills. You know them by their works, by their fruits, a combination of things, not their strength, not this and this, but the combination of skills needed to make light contact with the bright morning star through sparring, right? Maneuvering, working the angles. So, considering all that, think about this one saying. Everyone is doing the wrong thing to varying degrees but me. There are varying degrees of evil. Some people mean more well than others, but they're all doing the wrong thing by not falling in line with the divine order. Life is like a martial arts contest where everyone has failed but me. They didn't fail because they're not the top martial artist and I am. This is the natural order. They failed to fall in line. Everyone has failed. Everyone is coming from a bad line. No bad tree can bear good fruit. And no bad person can transform without Pharaoh. With all this being said, again, I tell you, life is a martial arts challenge. And I challenge you not only to understand why everyone has failed but me, but to apply the lesson. The moral relativist, right, versus the application. Do you see the moral and fail to apply it? Therefore, you're a moral relativist. Or do you become consistent with a sacred morality because of your application and works? Again, I tell you, life is a martial arts challenge, a light temple martial arts, martial to order challenge, where everyone has failed but me. It's not enough to raise a kid. You too have to follow through with sacred morality. So when they slow down this next clip that I already had to record from a certain angle, think distance, think sound, think light, think speed. Godspeed. Think timing. Those of you who have seen this video in its original form, no matter what angle I recorded, you see me doing the full extension. These strikes, you know them by their works. How did I record it and why did I have to record it that way? How long did it take me to strike? Imagine if I did my fastest strike that I did in this recording in every single strike. You're going to get about 15 hits in 1.2 to 1.4 seconds with sparring gloves on from Deontay Wilder's range. And what did it take to do those hits? It takes timing, the adjustment of the body, right? The combination of skills, you know, the hair kind of body type. Think about how this relates to, you know, I'm already messing up when it comes to explaining this because you people are so out of touch with reality that I have to explain it thoroughly and thoroughly. Why do I feel the need to do that? Why do I have to work all these different angles? Why can't I just say one thing? The heart is the seat of intelligence, and you automatically put together light contact sparring and everything else falls into place. Why do I have to explain and explain? Why do I have to explain that when you have a shorter, thicker arm, it's easier to stabilize a gun? Therefore, you shoot straighter. Therefore, it favors, modern warfare favors the non-martial artist kind of body type, okay? Why do I have to explain the difference between balancing, you know, the long person's arm? It's like a scalpel versus a spear. You know, doing surgery, right? Striking and breaking bricks has to do with striking a very fine point. You know, it's brute force with a certain body type that is, it makes it easier to balance your arm to make that strike as such? And what form does it take place? It's unnatural. Why would I have to explain football, as bad for the brain, right? The movie Concussion, right? It was an Igbo guy pointing that out. Why do I have to explain basketball is bad for the shins? It causes injuries in various ways over a long time. But it's probably the least horrible of the sports. Look at soccer with the slide tackle, hurting your shins. Boxing, cognitive damage. UFC, cognitive damage. Why do I have to explain these things? It goes back to the one idea I want you to consider. I want you all to truly understand. I want women to become women and not these cowardly little sissy girls. When you say no to the reproductive cycle of the corporate, evil, Luciferian, satanic, non-light temple elite. Say no to them. Don't say no to me. When I say fall in line in the name of God, don't say no to me. That is saying no to God. Don't reject men of God for men of the devil. Authoritative utterance, not a loud, whiny, jealous bitch. Authoritative utterance. I am Pharaoh. Anyone else saying that is a whining, jealous bitch. C-A raw. Don't see the fucking E and think that is, it's fun to have sex with them. You have failed. God is the pure sun spirit of this light temple martial arts challenge called life. And if you are not consistent, if you don't observe, if you don't understand the reproductive cycle, obelisk, all ask. If you don't understand that OB and Ra are connected, if you don't follow God through Pharaoh, the fair reproductive cycle, not the liars. If you're lying to people and using illusion and twisting truths, is it fair, the resulting reproductive? Of course not. The church is not fair. Circe, Pasiphae, her sister, who married King Minos, the founder of homosexuality, pacifying people, making them gay, emasculating, emotion, making them bitches. A bitch is not just a female, it is the female that refuses to fall in line with the A. Therefore, all females alive at this time are bitches. Okay, so the idea of this video is for you to understand that you must fall in line with the A. For you to understand that life is a light temple martial arts challenge. That is the moral of this video. If I decide to make more videos, I'll take a time at the end, a minute or so, to explain the moral so you don't miss it. The moral of this video, for all of you take me out of context type bitches, all of you liars, is that life is a light temple martial arts challenge, and everyone is challenged to figure out who the top martial artist actually is and to fall in line with him. You all fail if you don't see it in him. He fails if he doesn't challenge everyone in an uncontrolled challenge, uncontrolled opposition in a true challenge, and defeat them as I have. I have succeeded, everyone else has failed. Authoritative utterance versus whining little bitch. The feminine spirit used to pacify and emasculate men, so we see things as the E, right? The Pacific Ocean. Pacify and sea as the E. Atlantis, right? The magic spells to confuse you. It's under the sea in a form of darkness, right? You need a light, a flashlight under the sea, right? Under the ocean, rather. Darkness, chaos. And one last thing, this leads to the panic, right? People are panicked because they know they're doing the wrong thing. There are varying degrees of panicking and having panic sex. You are panicking and you're having sex in a way that reflects the idea that you're panicking. This is why they like to rape people, right? Pan, all, to rape all, to have everyone having sex in a way that is evil. And when someone like me refuses to do so and demands the pure light, they rape them. Everyone is being raped one way or another. When you're sleeping with somebody that you wouldn't naturally sleep with otherwise, it's a form of rape, whether it's drugs, force, coercion, guilt, etc. It's rape. According to their own definition, I've gone over this thoroughly. So you're like saying, I don't want my kids to be raped by the devil, so I'm going to get them to sell their soul to the devil so they can be raped by the devil. You know, it's fucking stupid, if that's their argument. I don't want my kids to have heart and die with honor, so I'm going to train them to live a long life of cowardice and to die as a coward. It's stupid. How could anyone see this as wise? How stupid is that? And the more educated you are, the more in the know, and the more you reject Pharaoh, the more stupid you are. It's not just unwise. It is pathetically stupid.
It's a cheek 80 combo. They're probably going to slow down. I had to put a timer on it.